We're here today with Tim Tighe, CEO, Hungry Jack's Australia. Welcome, Tim.
Thank you, Justine.
What are your top 3 priorities now, and have they changed from last year?
Our top 3 priorities haven't changed, and they're all about 3 key important points in our business. The first one is value for the money for the customer, and that's always been important to us, and especially last year during the global financial crisis it was even more important. Thankfully, through our initiatives, Hungry Jack's actually leads in the major QSR arena with value for money, so we're certainly very focused on that, and we know that customers' hard-earned dollars are very important to them, and we want to give them the best value for the money. What does that mean? Value for the money means that we're offering the best experience. The burgers are better at Hungry Jack's, that's our promise. We've got to deliver on that. And at the same time make sure that our service and our image standards are also we deliver to our customers as well. The second one is actually convenience. In our business, convenience is a very important priority for customers in their purchase intent. We can have the best burgers, we can certainly promise that, but if we're not convenient to customers, they're not going to deliver on their purchase intent. So how can we do that? We can make sure our restaurants, first of all, we can grow. It's a very capital intensive business, and so we need capital to grow. We're always out there looking for both new locations and also alliances to team up with other companies that have similar priorities as we do, which is all about delivering convenience. Some other initiatives in the business we've done to bridge the gap on convenience is open up our restaurants for breakfast. So in other words, making sure that we're relevant at different times of the day. And so breakfast, we're open from 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. and we've just finished a national rollout, and our last port of call will be Tasmania, which will be from the 1st of October. So that's very important. In fact, breakfast in our industry is the fastest growing day part, and coupled with coffee certainly makes an exciting day part for us to focus on. And the third part of the convenience factor is 24/7. 25% of the Australian population work between 9 p.m. at night and 6 a.m. in the morning, and so to be relevant to their needs, we've got to make sure more of our restaurants are open at the times they need us to be. So all our CBD restaurants around Australia are open 24/7, and we're moving all our freestanding restaurants to 24/7 over the next couple of years. Lastly, and most importantly, and most relevant to our business in terms of priority, is taste. We own taste. We certainly lead on taste in the QSR industry, and we've certainly promised to our customers the burgers are better. We know the reason they're better is that no one else has flame grilling, no one else flame grills their burgers, and so it's the flames that make the difference, and that's always a major priority. It's a focus on everything we do to make sure the burgers are better.
We're seeing the rise of gourmet burger bars like grilled. Does Hungry Jack's have any thoughts for experimentation in this area?
You know, that's an interesting development. We do offer premium burgers. And I think that last year, if you recall, we launched the Angry Angus, and the Angus is a premium beef line in our business, and we certainly had great response from customers. And so we do have premium burgers, however, they're pitched at everyday low prices so that everyone can afford a premium product, but we don't have the premium prices.
What challenges is the industry facing now?
The challenge is that it's a capital intensive business, and so you've got to balance out the value for money, how much you're able to sell your products for, with the return on investment that's expected from capital investment. That continues to be the greatest challenge in this industry.
What's Hungry Jack's opinion of the proposed new food labelling legislation?
Well, you know, we're always happy to work with government, and it's an interesting development. What we would like to do is work with government and ensure that any legislation that gets put into place, it's actually a benefit to the consumer. So in other words, they can understand clearly what it delivers to them. What's important is that we do offer our customers information in our food pamphlets that we have at the store, and nutritional leaflets, also on our website. And also at Hungry Jack's, we do offer customers an opportunity to have it your way. Since day one in Australia, Hungry Jack's has offered customers a chance to add or delete anything in their burgers that may help their dietary issues that they have, or also their taste preferences. So I think that it's important that we all work together, and a good example of that I can recall is the round table, the QSR round table that under the last coalition government was formed. And the request from the QSR roundtable was for self-regulation, particularly in terms of eliminating trans fats and reducing saturated fats in our cooking oils. And so that was two requests that were made, and just as of this month we've delivered the trans fats. Certainly we delivered a long time ago. We have 0 trans fats, and also in our cooking oils we've just launched a new cooking oil across our business which is canola based and basically has reduced the sat fats by over 50%. So we've delivered on those two initiatives, and I think that's a great way to work with government when the industry, with our strength and the huge investment and employment we have in the QSR industry, I think we can self-regulate effectively together.
Some QSRs are experimenting with self-service kiosks. Is this on the horizon for Hungry Jack's?
Self-service kiosks, we know they're out there. We know they're out there and we're aware of it. It's not on our radar, certainly at the moment. And one of the reasons is we're still working towards delivering and optimising the best service possible to our customers. And we talked about value for the money, and we think that service, delivering the best possible service, is the most important attribute of giving value for the money for customers. So our plans are to continue to focus on that.
What's the outlook for Hungry Jack's over the next couple of years?
Well, bright, because certainly looking at the past, it's a very strong brand. We've just turned over doing $750 million Australian in sales. We've got $1 billion in our sights in the next 2 to 3 years. We think it's very possible. We have great brand attributes. The burgers are better at Hungry Jack's. We're fortunate we do sell Australia's favourite burger, the Whopper, and if we continue to live up to that promise that we make to our customers, I'm sure our customers will reward us with their loyalty.
What makes Hungry Jack's unique in the marketplace that it operates, and how do you differentiate yourselves in that marketplace?
First of all, Hungry Jack's is a brand in its own right in Australia. We have complete control over the Hungry Jack's brand in Australia. It's Australian owned and it's Australian managed, and all the funds that are invested in Hungry Jack's come from the Australian business. And so anything that's made in the Australian business is also reinvested back in the Australian business, which is important to note. And then secondly, how we differentiate ourselves. We're fortunate that our burgers are flame grilled. No one else has that platform, and certainly we think that that's a very unique selling proposition. Our customers reward us with their loyalty. The flames do make the difference, certainly in the sensorial taste and the flavours that are imparted from that. So we're going to continue to focus on that because we think that's a very unique place for us to be for our brand and continue to work on.
Tim Tighe, thanks for your time today with QSR Media.
It's a pleasure.